Hope everyone's having a good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Rhonda, how are you?
It's just us.
Just us. Well, it says we have it said we had 7 people there a second ago. So, all right, it's just us. I'm looking that thing up. What we were just talking about. I'm looking it up.
And I'm sharing out because I forgot to do that too.
Okay. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone is de-stressing.
Jabby, they're gonna Jabby. Wes is gonna be in the chat.
What?
Wes is here.
Hey, Wes. Yes. I looked it up. I was right.
Jabby wins a cow.
I won at Nikki says no.
paid for.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Wes. I was there. I was there for the giveaways.
No, actually, he did.
What the hell did he win?
So at the end of the night, she had 2 daisy necklaces that are all sparkly and pretty. So she was gonna sell them, but then like her husband John told her, give them away. So she gave one to Carol, and then we did a hashtag, and Wes won it.
Well, Wes, I hope you wear them. I hope you look pretty when you wear them, Wes.
So he's my new daisy. You know, Nikki, she didn't send that to him. She gave him a Starbucks card, and we did it again. But it was just hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, Jebby wins a cow. I won a cow. Actually, I'm happy with that cow. So.
Yeah, that was a good buy.
Yeah.
Great buy.
Morning, JJ. Morning, Nikki. Ashley Reed.
Morning, JJ.
Winner Wes.
Already at Granny D's? Dang, y'all been on the road a long time. I mean, early.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, Wes just sent me a screenshot. Thanks, Wes. That's all right. That's all right.
That's all right. Tabby got the cow and is going to make money off of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna milk that cow, that bull. Gonna milk that bull. My grandparents actually raised that breed. Is that the right word? Breed of cow.
Yeah.
So
we have them around here, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that's really popular around here.
Yep.
I can't say I've ever seen one with horns, though. They usually cut them off the bull around here.
Maybe you're looking in the wrong spot.
Very cool piece you got.
Yes. Let's see. Did we just say Miss Bonnie? How are you? Ashley, Shay, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Wes, I just lit my candle.
Aw.
Isn't that nice?
What's it smell like, Nikki? Wes got Nikki a candle for Ulster Secret Santa.
Right. Yeah, what was the scent, Nikki? What was the scent?
Hot cocoa. That's the scent, hot cocoa.
Okay. Hot cocoa. It smells so good. I bet you it smells just like hot cocoa.
What's it smell like? Chocolate? I'm not a fan of the smell of chocolate.
You know, that's something most chocolate doesn't smell good to me.
Yeah, it's got a funky smell.
Nice.
I can't remember what hot chocolate smells like. It just smells good.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just smells good. Wes, thanks for the good smell, is what she's saying right there.
It just smells good.
It just smells good. Smells better than anything else that's going on in the house.
Snack. Okay. Hashtag 40 nuns.
40 nuns. Teresa said, "What is wrong with you?" Which one of us?
You missed last night, so I apologize. Y'all are lost.
If Teresa's talking to me, the list is long. I don't claim to be okay. My mom just called off our Christmas. She doesn't want my sister to travel. The wind is crazy. -50. Yeah, I know. That's coming across. You're right in that. It's coming across the Midwest the next few days. You guys are going to get uh,
They're
hammered.
getting hit harder than we are.
Yeah, we're not. We won't even. We'll see some snow off the lake, but it won't be.
Like their temperatures too. We don't. I mean, 20s is normal for us.
Right. Yeah,
They're all getting hit hard.
Which
The only thing abnormal for us is we're actually going up in temperature. We're going to hit 50s tomorrow, and all the snow we have is going to melt and cause a lot of flooding for us.
Flooding and then ice tomorrow, and then ice on Saturday morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad there's, the buses and stuff don't have to get out on Saturday, but
thankfully Blue stays at home and I won't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Take the dog out.
So, Nikki was talking about, Nikki mentioned her candle from Weston says he's got to go see what it looks like with the sun up. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Nikki was mentioning that, she lit her candle from Wes from the gift exchange. I hope like I said, I had such a good time with that. I hope everyone enjoyed their stuff. It was a good way to just kind of get together, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves and had a good time. Got a little something that you didn't have before, and were able to make somebody else smile with what you gave away. So that's again, we'll be doing that again. We will do it again, maybe even in the spring or in the summer. Or what was it? Friendship Day is the end of July.
Yeah.
Friendship Day and then Christmas.
I still think we should do an Easter egg.
I want to figure. I got to figure something out for Easter because I want it to be. Yeah, we need to do a. I like that idea.
Spring hunt or something like that. I don't even have to call it Easter.
And maybe I'll do. Maybe that's how I'll do Jabberty Clues that month. I'll do an Easter egg hunt in my shows.
There you go.
And hey, Susanna. Good morning.
And I still think you should double the clues.
I know. Well, that's still an option. Not for January though, because I don't have enough shows to.
Right.
Yeah. So there are 3 clues out there. You have to pay attention to all facets of my channel, and that's my clue for today. Is that you have to pay attention to all facets of the channel.
3 clues.
I
have 2.
Uh-huh.
What?
Again.
He got sneaky, y'all. Because I haven't missed the show.
I did get so funny though. Nikki got it right away. I didn't.
Of course she did.
So
Nikki doesn't miss a beat.
And it's open. I mean, it's not. It's open. The 3rd clue is out for everybody. So anybody.
She's been our reigning champ for how long?
A long time.
She doesn't miss a beat. Well, now I know where it is. That's easy.
She's got elves too. She can't be in the show. John's in the show.
Oh, okay. You did that instead of I gotcha. I follow you.
See what I did there?
I see what you did.
Uh-huh. So I have sweatshirts to sell today. I can sell sweatshirts. I wasn't really planning on pulling them out. Just a tad, Amber.
And yes, she's very competitive, and it's a sly competitive because she's too sweet and innocent to think she's competitive. She don't play.
That's right. Oh, let's throw it out there again. If you win the giveaway for a spot on Jabberty, you have to reach out to me. I am not chasing people down. I don't think that's too much to ask. You put your name in, you got to email me, confirm you're available, the date and time. That'll be the last time I say that.
What's shipping?
Yeah. What's shipping? Is Jeffrey in here yet? Is Jeffrey in? I haven't seen him. I just came across some Big E. Actually, this came from JJ, but the Big E pins, which he talks about going to every year.
Yeah.
So again, I have sweatshirts. Sure, Jabby, the last time.
Last time you're gonna say it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to have to keep saying it, but thank you, Bonnie. So again, sweatshirts. I'm sorry, sweatshirts. I have them here. If anybody wants anything in particular that was kind of shown the other day, I will pull them out. I wasn't planning on doing too many today. I have to do something different, and just being 100% transparent with everybody. I think I'm going to try an evening show sometime after the holidays. Promote the heck out of it, and
join me and Nikki on a Wednesday night.
I could do that. Maybe that's an awesome idea. Then I can just promote it and not have to host it. But one of the so I am looking for either
yeah, no, Nikki. I'd be surprised if you came at all because that's late for Jabby.
Nikki said I had said to Nikki, I said I'm gonna have to do something different with the sweatshirt. She was, oh, come on with Rhonda and I was like, I'm not even home.
Jabby's evening is like 4 p.m.
No. My evening starts at 1:15 when I go get the kids.
Yeah, that's
evening. Right. And then I can usually make it till 9:45 is when but then I texted Rhonda last. I think you guys were still live. It was a little after 10. Abby comes out of her room, right? I was like, how come you're not in bed? She's like, oh, I need my white orchestra shirt for tomorrow, which of course was in the laundry. So I was up until...
Clearly didn't make it much longer, though, because it wasn't very long after that we did the giveaway and Wes won.
No, I stopped. I did the laundry, and then I stopped watching. I turned off YouTube. So I was awake, but I didn't finish watching. I just couldn't. By that time, I was on fumes, and so it was after midnight, and I got... I made sure, right, as soon as the dryer finished, I came down and I hung it up, right, so that no wrinkles or whatever. Make sure the dogs can't slobber on it and everything. And this morning, she says, where's my white shirt? I said, well, it's hanging right there. And she goes, okay. And she takes it off the hanger and does this and puts it in her bag. She goes, I'm just going to change into it at 8 period.
Oh my God.
I was like,
oh, man.
Yeah. Kids.
Now, see me, I would have the night before said, hang it up in the shower, and when you shower, it'll steam itself.
Right. Well, man. So she's doing she's very nervous today. So it's a why can't I think of the right word? Like an assembly where the 7th and 8th grade orchestra is performing for the school, which, okay, fine, no big deal. But then she was selected to do a trio with the orchestra teacher, the number one violin kid, and her are doing a trio.
Oh,
And she's very nervous about that. So
that's awesome though.
it is, and they're. I mean, she's already.
I remember those days. I was first chair with flute, so I get it. But that's awesome. I'm happy for her.
Yeah, she's getting ready to do her state competition, and she's leveled up again for that, and it's just. But the rehearsals for this trio kept getting pushed off. It was either weather related or the teacher had to leave and couldn't stay. So they only had, I think, 3 solid rehearsals for this trio, and she's.
Oh wow!
But I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think she'll be fine. Hey, Susie, how are you? Light snow, heavy winds. This storm headed to eastern Colorado. So back to sweatshirts. I'm gonna do something different. Maybe I will join Nikki and Rhonda on a Wednesday evening. I need to move them in larger quantities at a time, and it doesn't necessarily mean one person has to buy, 10, 12 sweatshirts, but I need 10 to 12 buyers in order to bring them, and it's just to make it worth it to bring them up and move the totes around, right? So recirculating 6 to 8 totes and not having, it's kind of died down in the mornings for selling them. So we're going to try an evening and try to move them, and maybe we'll have a different crowd in the evening, more people aren't working, whatever the evening crowd brings that a morning crowd doesn't, just a different atmosphere, and we'll go from there, and we'll push them out the best we can. And again, if anybody's looking for large quantities, let me know, because it won't be long. It won't be long that I don't have sweatshirts anymore, out of just tired of dealing with them. So I'll keep a tote or 2 for us to like grab if we need Halloween costumes, or just need an extra sweatshirt, or Abby needs one, or whatever. But after that, I after a couple more weeks, probably the end of January, whatever I have left, I'm going to offer up, maybe even do mystery boxes, fill a box for X number of dollars, and ship it. If anybody's interested in that, in the sweatshirts, let me know. But my 7th grade, I was a soloist for a song's intro, and I was nervous. My voice went away. My teacher calmed me down, and I was able to do it. See, that's awesome. I know Abby's big thing is she's nervous, like, because kids are brutal, and she's like, if I miss a note, I said, well, first of all, most people aren't even going to know if you missed a note. She goes, well, if I make a big squeak or something, then I'll get picked on. I was like, well, you know what? No one else is sitting up there in front of the whole school performing, so except this other violin kid. So don't worry about it.
Years and years and years ago, my aunt had a huge wedding, and she decided to ask me to play the flute at a reception in front of everybody.
Okay.
I played Green Sleeves.
Yep.
And I went through the first verse, or whatever you call it. I don't remember now. And I ended up doing it again, but nobody in the audience ever noticed. So, like, I was supposed to continue on, but I ended up doing the same line over again, and no one ever noticed.
See, yeah, that's the thing. No one's gonna. Most middle school kids aren't even paying attention. So
the adults were it, so that's my point. But I doubt she'll be fine. I bet
she's got this, and she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Wes, why does that say you were up all night? You're supposed to be modding for me today.
Way to go, Wes. Wes couldn't get to sleep
He's
after
usually
winning it.
asleep by now if he's been up all night, so that worries me.
He was dreaming about his necklaces that he won.
Daisies.
Yeah.
Hashtag West is a daisy.
That's better than Jabby wins. Better than Jabby wins a cow. Wes is a daisy.
My
I
little daisy.
I do have. So I'm kind of working here as we're talking. I do have some pendants that I need to sort out. So I will, if I get a packet of pendants, I'll sell those individually. We had these the other day. Ooh, this one. We had these the other day. I'll show these again. But these are. There were 35 of these little hearts that say "Made with Love," handmade with love. You put them on your jewelry or your whatever you make by hand, but handmade with love on both sides. There were 35 of them, and then I think, I don't know, 5 or 6 other silver tone charms in here. We were starting at 5 if anybody's interested in those. There again, 35 of the hearts that say handmade with love, and then 5 or 6 silver tone. There's a angel and a dress, and I don't know what that is, an old geometric pattern and a cross, a leaf, a star. So if anybody's interested in those.
Good morning, Miss Gloria Van Tussle.
Hey, Gloria, how are you?
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? I saw a video of yours the other day, and I was like, I haven't seen Kathy in a while. Hope she's doing all right. Just need Kathy. Go ahead.
I just realized something.
What's that?
I'm going to be all alone.
When?
At the auction. I forgot to ask someone to just come on piano with me. It'll be my first time being all alone.
That's funny. Why are you going to be able? Because I forgot to ask somebody. Okay. That is hilarious. I have a letter to write, or I would offer to join you, but I will be writing a letter.
Letter to write. No, I know you do. I know that's not a pretend like I gotta wash my hair that day.
Yeah.
All right, all done. Kathy's in at 5, looking for 6 or more. I'm gonna sell it.
Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. You know, I hope so. The last few days reminded me of why I like. Again, I love the holidays. I love watching the kids. I open the stuff. I love the, sometimes I like hearing Christmas carols. Sometimes, but this last week, and maybe it's because I've been shipping stuff like everybody that sells, and watching stuff get delayed in different distribution centers, and people sending me nasty emails about not on YouTube, but more on eBay. My stuff needs to get here by Christmas, and
they ordered it the day before. Yeah,
right. They ordered it yesterday, and it went out yesterday, and it's not in Los Angeles yet from New York, and they're all upset. And I'm like, I just got it to the post office this afternoon, and it just reminds me of the rush and the hubbub that I don't like about the season. So
we're sold.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't.
Jabby, who's the complete opposite of me, probably all his Christmas presents wrapped.
Not wrapped. Not wrapped yet. My goal. So this letter that I have to write is stressing me out, and as soon as I'm done with that, I will start wrapping presents. So.
I was just about to say, meanwhile, I still don't have wrapping paper, and I have to wrap all my gifts. I still have to pick up a few things too.
I went. So I have 2 cards that I have to get. I have 2 cards that I have to buy yet. And after I had a little bit of time yesterday afternoon, I ran into CVS and said I'll get the cards. The line at CVS was like 7 deep with one cashier, and every single one of those people in that line looked like they'd also been to the pharmacy for their whatever they were, because they were hacking and coughing, and every single one of them looked like they picked up their prescription and then were getting a candy bar or something in the front. And you just walked in and the line was long, and you could feel the germs just like, ugh. So I walked out. I said, I'm not.
Ugh.
I'm eating now, but don't have anything cold. How many boxes are you unboxing? Amber wants to know.
Oh.
41, Amber. 41. Is that right, Rhonda? 41?
Sure.
Okay. So with that, I have to get 2 cards. Other than that, I'll be wrapping tomorrow, and I hope everyone, like I mentioned this Tuesday, I hope everyone can just take a deep breath and actually enjoy the holiday and not be undue stress that doesn't matter, right? I mean, if a package doesn't have a bow on it, is anyone really gonna not have a good Christmas because it doesn't have the right tag or the right bow or whatever? So
Let me tell you what.
what's that?
I don't do bows, right? I don't do name tags because everybody has their own wrapping paper. But my daughter, when she wants to take pictures, before we unwrap everything, she's like, why aren't there any bows on the packages? I'm like, well, go get them.
Yeah. I don't do bows either. And it's kind of become tradition, a funny tradition for us, that when I wrap presents, we use the stick-on tags, right? You write the to and from, and they stick on.
Yeah.
Stickers. Emily will like try to coordinate. Well, okay, the paper is red and gold, so I should try to find a complementary tag, right? Nope, not me. I purposely find the ugliest tag that does not go with it, right? That's when the blue and silver goes on the red and gold. The little package gets the big tag. The big package gets the little tag, and it's all. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. I just grab the first one that's there, and that's everyone kind of laughs at that every year because the stress of wrapping, and like I say, no one's not going to enjoy their gift because I put a blue tag on a red paper. So, I gotta go. Have a great day. Merry Christmas. You too, Darlene. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. This is my last show for till the holiday. Well, last show until after Christmas. Nikki and I are doing Drop It on New Year's Eve, so we will make a couple announcements there. We're going to change a few things, not for New Year's Eve, but for moving into 2023. And there will be giveaways. So it's got to be matchy. No?
That's what people usually do.
Not me. It does not have to be matchy. It doesn't become matchy unless we start a fire with it.
I cannot believe how much time John took to make all them lists, and
right?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Just wow. And he wrote them all down. See, now me, I would have typed it all out and done something completely different, but that's amazing that he did that. As busy as that man is, he had time to do all that. It's crazy.
He's got to build some shelves, he said, too.
He's got a lot of things to build.
So
that man's got a really long honey-do list.
Yeah.
Next is Diamond Art. newest honeydew list is diamond art for Nikki.
Well, the hardest thing for John is, everyone has a to-do list. John just can't read his because Nikki writes it.
Nikki's constantly adding to it.
Yeah. I added to the list. What's it say? I don't know. Can't read it.
Hashtag 40 nuns.
Right. 40 nuns. Poor Nikki. I'm going to show these. Like I say, we're just hanging out, having a good time before Christmas here. I showed these on Tuesday. There are 200 plus of these lion shank buttons. See if we can get them to focus, but there they are. They're a lion shank, and they have the shank button. There's 200 plus there. We're starting them at $10 for the whole shebang. If anybody's interested, they're all the same. They all have that kind of that crest or shield-looking lion. There it is. What's the term for that? Like a crest or a shield, but I don't know.
Yeah.
200 of them. So I don't know. Did I tell everybody? So after Christmas, Monday after Christmas, Abby and I are heading for an overnight trip to. We're going to go sourcing. We're doing our bins trip. We go up the night before, and then we get up early when they open and spend the day and come back. And then the next day when I come back, so I'll come back Tuesday evening, probably around dinner time. Have to get right up on Wednesday and head into New York City with Adler to go see Aladdin on Broadway. So
busy.
We stay. We're staying right in Times Square. We stay.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, we stay. That's when we go down. That's where we like to stay. We can.
How far in advance did you have to book that?
The Broadway tickets or the hotel?
The hotel.
So we own a lot of timeshare points and weeks through Marriott.
Okay.
And so we the more timeshare points that you buy, they give you incentives by giving you different levels of hotel status, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So because of what we own, we're guaranteed a room in.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's
no way there's any available hotels in Times Square right now.
Right. Yeah. So
especially that week.
We are right. So we are. Ritz-Carlton is owned by Marriott now. So pretty much any hotel other than Ritz-Carlton and a timeshare. So we can't go into a timeshare, but we're guaranteed because of our Bonvoy status, they call it now. We have just 48 hours notice. So we get
nice.
48 hours. So it was only a week, maybe 2 weeks ago that we booked that. Now we could not get in. They did have a limitation. I could not get in New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I was just going to say, probably can't on New Year's Eve.
But that's fine. I don't want to be down there on New Year's Eve.
I don't blame you. Remember, it's been pretty empty the past few years.
Yeah. And, well, even with a place to stay, even if you were right, unless I could get a room that looked out onto the ball and we could just sit in your room and enjoy it.
You're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, and I don't want to go stand out in the cold and
for 15 hours.
15 hours and have people, not having a. I mean, you do have a bathroom because you could just go into your hotel, but
for those that don't know, a Times Square ball drop on New Year's Eve in New York City, you have to get there. And you don't have to be there by a certain time. When you get there, you can't leave and come back.
Right.
So you're stuck there. So if you're one of the people that have to be there before the huge crowds, you can get a special place. You're there for 15, 18 hours.
Yep. You're sleeping there pretty much.
Yeah. There is no leaving and coming back in.
Your spot will be
I've
gone.
heard crazy stories about people wearing diapers and all kinds of stuff.
Yep. No, thank you. No, thank you. And that just doesn't appeal to me.
Me either.
Why would I want to go out there and stand in the cold? Sure, maybe the experience to see the ball drop, but do you know what? When you're watching on TV, they have all of these, they have these performances and comedians and Ryan Seacrest and all these people kind of passing the time for you on TV. When you're down there, maybe you get to see some of the performers if they're out live on the street. But the actual ball drop is like a 20-second thing.
Not even, yeah.
Everyone starts looking at it at 11:58. They count down from 30? I don't even know where they 10. I don't know where they do the countdown anymore.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I think they start at 20.
20, and then the ball drops. Everyone says, "Yay!" They sing "Old Lang Syne," and then it's just a massive amount of people going. Now where do we go?
Yep. And it takes hours to get out of there.
Right. Yeah, you're not.
It's like, okay, it's over. We can go home now. No, now you have to fight the crowd to get out, and it's a hot mess down there. We went to the Thanksgiving Day Macy's Parade one year, and we never went again. So I couldn't even imagine going to the ball drop. Nope, no thanks.
No. But I was surprised. I was surprised that we were able to get a room, right? I mean, we're right at the
that's awesome.
Marriott Marquis, so that's where we're staying. And then excuse me. So that's Wednesday. In January, over Martin Luther King Day, I'm taking Abby and our niece down to see Little Shop of Horrors. So
that'll be fun.
Pretty much the same trip. Just instead of just me and Adler, it'll be Abby and our niece, and it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is the tree will still be there when Adler and I go, so we'll go see the tree. It may not. Yeah, it may not be there when the girls and I go. But
actually, it might. I think they keep it up all January.
Well, it says I looked and they say it kind of depends on the weather, and it can be anywhere after January 6th is what they said. So I have not heard what their plans are.
Oh, January 6th, because that's the 12th day of the Epilatus or whatever it's called.
Right.
That's funny.
So, but it'll be a good time. Amber says she wants me as a dad.
Yeah.
Yvonne says they in Las Vegas they start cordon off around 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Man, by 8 p.m. you better have your spot or you're lost. I don't know when they start shutting down Broadway on New Year's Eve.
Oh my gosh, what a mess that must be. To just be a regular resident of the area and have to
right. Yeah. To work there or I mean the subways have got to be packed. So even if you're trying to go to work,
I mean, just everyday travel's annoying.
But that's what we're doing. We are going down. It should be fun. So, 2 trips to New York City. So a trip to New Hampshire and 2 trips to New York City, all in like 3 weeks apart. That's what I can do for my kids, so that's what I do for my kids. And the experience of it is better than anything else.
Oh, for sure.
Better than anything they can open.
I used to go down. My aunt used to take me down for shows. It's just amazing. I don't remember all the shows, but I remember the experience.
Yeah. So
We
she
used to
loved
go
that.
see the Rockettes too. She used to take me to see the Nutcracker every year.
Yeah. I'm very fortunate because I know some people are sitting here going, I've never even been to New York City. Um, Again, for us, and Susie, forgive me, but I would not want to live in the city.
Yeah, no.
But um, I do, I do enjoy being able to hop on a train,
Right?
not have to worry about driving. And again, trains run from here to the city 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 times a day. So
I wouldn't even want to live on Long Island
nope, no,
or like Terrytown or any of that. No, thank you.
I am fine up here
I
in
still find it hilarious city and call Terrytown upstate.
yeah. Well, anything north of Westchester is upstate for them.
Are you kidding me right now?
We're Western New York to those guys. I despise the city. Susie says, yeah, yeah. We're all Western New York.
Yeah.
Um, but- so I'll show you. While we're talking about the city, I'm pulling pendants that are too small to show when we do drop it. So if I get enough here, we'll sell those if anybody's interested. Airplane. Um, so that is why I am not having shows until next Saturday, with Nikki on the 31st, because I physically will not be around, and my poor wife is in the works for a leasing side of a bank, right? And any banking industry has year-end stuff that they have to they have to try to close out and balance and everything by the end of the year. So they're almost not allowed to take time off in December, and so
Are you a New Yorker, Ashley?
she gets to stay home and work.
It makes sense if you've never been to New York City. If
Right.
you're not a New Yorker. If you're a New Yorker, never been, then you'd be questioned. Your New Yorker card would be pulled.
That's right. Yeah. You missed everything, Rev. Everything. Everything and nothing. How's that? Everything and nothing.
The city is more appealing to non-New Yorkers than it is to New Yorkers.
That is true.
Is there a cruise ship terminal in New York City?
Yep.
I'd imagine so, yeah. It has to be a million different ports.
Yeah, there is. Yep. Absolutely. I don't think,
For the most part, we've been chatting, laughing.
yeah. I don't think do you get too many cruise ships this time of year.
No.
In the summertime, obviously you can go through, but not maybe. I don't know. I am no cruise ship expert, but
Pier 88, west side near the West 50s. Of course, she knows exactly where.
on the west side near the West 50s. Yeah. What is that?
Rev, you have nothing to apologize for. Trust me.
Can't think of the. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, so I won't even say it because I'll sound silly to Susie, who's right there in New York.
So yeah, they still leave. They don't dock it like New York for people to go venture. They start from New York and go down to Florida and then go off to wherever they're going, right?
The Caribbean.
Yeah. Because I've looked into cruises and it says you can get dock at New York City. Then they go down to Florida.
I never. I've taken cruises, but I've never gone. Which you would think, living so close, why not go to New York City? But I've always flown closer. Fly to Florida and then leave from there.
They go to Florida, Yvonne, and then from Florida they go to like Caribbean or Bahamas or whatever.
Yeah. Or you can go north too in the summertime. You can go up to Halifax and Nova Scotia.
It was probably cheaper for her to fly to Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Because it sure as heck is cheaper to fly to Florida from New York and then get on a cruise ship than it is to go to New York City and then do it.
And you know what? The airports too, there were a couple times you can get, if you're flying any distance, the flights are cheaper out of New York City, right? JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, even you can get cheaper flights out of there, and I'm assuming that's just because of volume, right? But it doesn't. It is such a pain for us, even being on the train, such a pain for us to go down there to the city to get on an airport or on an airplane, because that coming home after you've flown for however long, and coming home after that is, it's a long trip. You're dealing with JFK parking or whatever, and it's just we won't do it. We'll fly out of Albany again.
Albany, yeah.
And take our chances with a connection before we head down to the city. But you can't see a Broadway show in New York City here.
My daughter, when they went to Bahamas, was like, well, if we drive to New York, it'll be cheaper, the flight. I'm like, yeah, but they ended up flying out of Albany. I'm like, you're still young, you don't get it.
And then the expense of whether you take the bus or the train or have someone drive you down there or drive yourself.
That's what she wanted me to do, drive them down New York City, JFK, and then pick them up at JFK. I'm like, no. It's a waste of gas. Albany is right here. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous. No.
Okay, here we go. We start 53. These are small charms or pendants that are too small to show. Christmas tree, turtle, religious, heart, dolphins. I don't know what that is. Just a green rhinestone or clear rhinestone.
I've never heard of Stewart Airport.
That's Newburgh. Newburgh, Rhonda.
Is that south?
Yeah. About 2 hours from here. Exit 17. Used to be an Air Force base, and now it's a commercial airport.
What's funny is right here in Columbia County. Well, I'm not in Columbia County anymore, but we have an airport. But you can't use it.
Well, yeah, you have an airport, but not for any commercial flights.
No, it's for important people only.
Yeah, right. $8 if anybody wants. 53 different pendants, charms. There's a bus. There's all sorts of different colored rhinestones. A couple religious ones. A palm tree, a pineapple, star, dolphins. What is that? A fish, a train, turtle. Again, 53. 53, and these are the ones that are always too small to show during drop it individually. So when I go in through pendants, I pull them out and then sell them.
Stop stressing, Catherine Mary. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It did say Western Minnesota is supposed to get like blinding blizzard-like conditions. So.
Now here we are in Albany area, and just north of us, Darlene is getting the storm of the century.
Yeah.
I want
Well, I
storm
think
of the century again.
yeah, which is weird because Western New York has gotten what 2 6-foot snowstorms in the past 6 or 7 years. So Cold Spring, yeah, yeah, I'm sure it has.
There are a total of 53 charms / pendants in this lot, and we are at 8, and we're looking for 9 or more. I see a total.
Yeah, a little red turtle.
Are you getting hit with the snow, Gloria? I can't remember if you told me that or not. Personally, I think the best time to go grocery shopping or any type of shopping is when it's snowing. There's not as many people out.
Gloria, I want to come down and go to the antique shops in Cold Spring.
Right?
All right, we're sold to
Yvonne.
Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne. Appreciate it. This is a low stress selling day. Like I will say that one of Abby's presents, because I don't think she'll be watching this before Christmas, is she really wants to go ice skating at Rockefeller Park, the Rockefeller Center. So we will be doing that.
Awesome.
When we go down with see Little Shop of Horrors. So, and my niece has never been. My niece is about an hour and a half southwest of us here, and she's how old is she? 9, 8 or 9, and she has never been to the city. So this will be her first trip. I did that with our nephew too. I took him down a few years ago to a Yankee game. It was his first trip on a train, first trip to the city. It's what I like to do. I like to. I wish I could do that every year. I wish everybody could have experiences rather than worry about wrapping packages at 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve, Rhonda. Because I know how you like to do that and have your live shows, but man, that would stress me out. Absolutely stress me out. Hey Lisa, how are you? New York Cityans have taken over our little town city. Yeah, it's true. The antique shops. That's what they took over, Rhonda.
Yeah, they took over Warren Street, and now they're seeping into State and Union and Columbia, and 3rd Street and down used to be the hood. But they've taken over that now too. And they're pushing all the people that can't afford living out, and they have nowhere to go. It's just insane to me. They're getting ready. I don't know. You know where the high rise is, Jabby?
Yeah.
They're getting ready to destroy that and make condominiums.
And then they'll do another brewery.
Yeah, right. Another brewery, another weed spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they took over Kaz and turned it into a weed distribution center.
Yeah.
Before it even became legal. Hudson is nothing like I remember it.
I'm getting another lot of pendants together. If anyone's interested. But yeah, so that's one thing we have never done. We have never been. I've never been ice skating in my life, and I'm not ice skating next week. The girls are going to go, but never been Rockefeller Center ice skating, so that'll be interesting. You have to reserve a time online, and you reserve an hour for general admission tickets. You reserve an hour, and then you have to make sure they're like make sure you're here like a half hour early because you got to get your skates and stuff unless you bring your own. And so Abby being once she finds out being the worrywart, she'll want to get there like 3 hours early, and we'll end up standing out in the cold with nothing to do for a while. So I got to temper that a little bit.
See, Gloria, it's exactly what's happening in Hudson, and it's a mess.
What's that? I missed.
Because it used to be 5th Street and down was the quote-unquote ghetto. And then they started taking over, and then it was 3rd Street and down. And now they're just, nope, it's our city now.
So where are they pushing the people to?
Greenport.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. They've actually just built another low-income family housing apartments in Greenport. It's sad because, yeah, there's a lot around in Greenport, but you have to have a car in Greenport to get to anywhere. Whereas in Hudson, you could just walk to the corner store and get what you need.
Yeah, Greenport is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely in the middle of nowhere.
And then the other choice people have is to go to Catskill, but that's a whole other county. Across the bridge.
$36, and we'll get to 50. 37.
When I was looking for a new apartment, I was sent listings in Hudson. The rent is twice of what I'm paying now. It doesn't include anything. You really want me to move to Hudson? No. Yeah, me too, Gloria. Me too.
All right, 50 more, $8. These are not included, just these here in front. 50 up front.
You said 51?
There are 50. You want 51? Now there's 51.
Okay.
51, $8. Any is interesting. Why is New York City so crowded?
Place that never sleeps, Catherine Mary. Lots of it's like Hollywood, but
right. And back in the day, it was the big trade, right? The port, the rivers and the port made it the place to be for business. You could go north up the Hudson. You could go out to the ocean. And then I think the development started, and the banks and the businesses that just started drawing the people there. So and then I think
companies and the TV stations and
right, and Ellis Island, right? I mean, Ellis Island, everyone came in after or during from Europe after during the wars and stuff, and you come into Ellis Island, and there you are. You're
biggest population right there.
Yeah, if you didn't, if you didn't travel if you didn't have the money to leave where you came in, then you tried to settle there. So.
Like Hudson used to be a whaling port. That's how Hudson started. It was a whaling port.
Right. What's the scoop on these? So, Kretzer, I sell a lot of pendants on when I do just drop it with Nikki, where we just keep showing stuff.
Nikki is the brooch queen. Javi is the pendant king.
Right. I sell pendants, but when they get too small, to show individually on a drop it show, I lock them up in 50 or so, and 51 today because Rhonda wanted 51.
I know, that's what I thought you said. Kretzer's high bid at 8. At Kretzer, he does a. Here, I'll just put it in the chat for you because we've said it too many times.
I have a couple individual pieces I'll show too. So, Jade, what time are you going on, Rhonda? What time
I think I have it set for 11:11. No
Okay.
rush.
Will Wes be done with his nap by then?
Wes, no nap.
Probably not gold, Kretzer. There could be some sterling in there. I don't know. I'm looking. I buy pendants by the bucket load. So
Yeah. I got lucky one time with that. Really lucky my first time.
look, and I'll show you.
I have not been able to find another one like that. Hi, Anna. Good morning.
Hey, Anna, how are you? I'll show you one that I found. I've shown this a couple times, but I'll show it after I clear these. Kretzer buys these. I'll show. We all set?
Yep. Especially the Witter Gloria. It's crazy to me.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
That's what time my show starts, Gloria.
11:11. Yeah. Rhonda's doing an unboxing today. Big Barn is not on, so Rhonda's doing an unboxing. I'm just hanging out. So, whoa! I've shown this before. This was in a. I mean, like I said, I buy them by the bucket load. It's a gold nugget. It's marked, and I can't remember the jeweler's name on it now. Gordon Jewelry, and it's 14 karat, marked 14 karat, half ounce. Both the bail and the nugget are marked 14K. So that's my big find lately in my pendant lots.
Yeah. And mine is the vintage sterling silver shrimp.
Right.
And solid sterling silver with gold stitching baseball. And I found an 18 karat gold herringbone chain in one of my lots, which is nuts.
I'm going to put this up as a one-off.
I also found a pendant of a horse, but he's missing his tail, but it's a $350 freaking pendant.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might get lucky with some sterling in those lots like that, but I usually, as soon as I get them, I put them in bags and go through them for gold. But
I got really lucky with mine. Where is it?
So, while Rhonda's looking, this is marked. It's a bracelet. It's marked Goldette, GOLDETTE. Marked Goldette on the clasp. It's these circles, and I don't know what they're like. I don't know what. I am very bad with some of these. It's like a frosted white stone, I guess, in there. Anybody want to take a guess as to what those are?
Those are opalite.
Opalite. Okay, so it's Goldette opalite bracelet, 7 inches long, like stretched out. It's 7 inches. 7 inches. 7 1/4 actually from clasp to whatever. If there's any interest in that, we'll start it at $3 if anyone's interested in the Goldette signed opalite bracelet. Started at 3.
Really, Krutzer.
Can you
Susie
get
came
what?
in first. He asked if he could get it by Christmas.
Sure, Kretzer. If you want to, I'll ship it out overnight if you want to pay overnight.
Yeah, if you want to pay for it.
Even actually, you know what? I don't even know if they're guaranteeing overnight right now. For
Probably not. Susie's in at 5.
I'm going to show it again. There's the, and again, it's marked Goldette on the clasp.
It's Mark Goldette.
Goldette. That's the designer. Goldettete. It's on the back of the clasp. You know, you probably can't read it, but there it is on the back of the clasp. Goldette. Goldette is like Sarah Coventry or whatever. They're the They're the that's the name of the. I hope the rings I got from Nikki show.
Can you show the stones again to me?
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's Moonstone, y'all.
Moonstone, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what the I am saying right off. I do not know what those are, but they're to me they look like a opaque white.
Yeah, that's Moonstone.
They're almost showing up as like a blue tint on my screen. There's no blue. I do not see blue.
Blue Moonstone. It's definitely Moonstone, not opalite or opal. I have Susie in at 5 first. Yvonne. Lisa's out. Thank you. Definitely not, Wes.
Guess I give her a pack of new old stock sweats. That's right.
Silvertone.
Silver, yep.
Yvonne's in at 7.
Again, just 7 1/4 from end to end when it's stretched out fully with the clasp to the hook. 7 1/4.
Yvonne's in at 10. $2 increments now, please.
Awesome, thank you. We'll hold it up again. Goldette. No, I haven't done any sweatshirts today, Wes. Or Rev. Sorry. I'm going to try to do an evening show sometime. And so all set to Susie. Thank you, Susie.
All right, all in, all done.
Any bit of their interest. We're going to show one more thing just as a final, because I know Rhonda, I know JJ's not on, but Rhonda is scheduled, and I don't want to cut into her time. So thank you, Susie. Appreciate it. Okay, last one for today. Usually I do not, I leave the brooches to Nikki, but I do have this one. This is a Roadrunner signed Jay Ritter. Jay Ritter signed Roadrunner. We'll start this at $4 if anyone's interested for that brooch. Jay Ritter up in here. The Roadrunner brooch. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate it. $4 for the Jay Ritter Roadrunner gold tone with the aqua colored eye. And I will be doing invoicing here as soon as we're done. And then I'm going to.
Does he have rub off on his neck, or is that just the way it is?
On his neck? Yeah, it does look like there's. It does look like the gold tone is rubbed off a little bit on the neck. You're right.
It's still a J Ritter, y'all.
Still a J Ritter there. On the tail. There it is. Catherine Mary, just think of all the die cast your husband's bought. What's one more brooch? Right?
Only
Yeah,
all done.
it does seem like there's some wear there on the neck. Kretzer? $4. Thank you, Kretzer.
You just stole that, Kretzer.
And with that, that is what we got today. John Ritter, yes, he was on Three's Company. Different guy. Person. Susie, I got yours. I'll bag it up here. I'll do invoices, and then, like I said, I'm gonna hide until I have to pick up my kids and finish this stupid letter that I got to write, and stop stressing over it, and then I can come back. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. I really do. In the holiday season, celebrate, be safe, take a deep breath, and enjoy whatever your family, your time, whatever you're celebrating. Enjoy it, and we will see you on New Year's Eve, Nikki and I, for Just Drop It. Again, there will be giveaways on that day. We're going to have some New Year's Eve giveaways, so there will be things that are $20.23 themed because of 2023, and I have more than 400 necklaces. It's a 20. Just trying to. I don't know what that means, Rev. But thank you so much for everybody coming in, enjoying. We're gonna. I'll say happy New Year as well, but we are gonna kick off New Year's Eve here with Drop It early in the afternoon, so that everyone can get back and go out if they're going out or whatever they're doing for New Year's. I will be asleep by 8:30 probably, and Abby likes to stay up, and I'm always forced to stay up on New Year's Eve. And now that she can actually make it till midnight, it makes it harder because then I got to stay up. But, head over to Rhonda. She's doing an unboxing. She forgot to ask anybody to come on, so it's her and Wes. And with that, Rhonda, thank you. Have a great Christmas. Everybody have a great Christmas. We will see you on the 31st here on this channel. And then, of course, in the chats. Otherwise, I won't. I'll be around in the chats. I just won't be live. And we'll see everybody on the 31st. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Thank you. Take care.